Well, here we are. I never thought that it would actually happen this quick. We are in the AFC Championship this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Of course, it was destined to happen. We were hoping, obviously, if Cleveland would have won, that means they would have came to Buffalo to play us for the AFC Championship. But Cleveland just couldn't get the job done. Even with Patrick Mahomes going out, Chad Henne came in and still somehow, some way, defeated the Cleveland Browns to go to another AFC championship. And which, of course, they won last year and went to the Super Bowl and won. So, like I said, they are the defending Super Bowl champions. And now, with our win, our extremely defensive game against the Baltimore Ravens, the Bills did it. I can't believe it. Lamar Jackson got a concussion at the end of the third quarter. Fortunately, Tyler, can't think of who it was. Tyler something. Huntley, I think it was. Tyler Huntley. I'm not sure. I think it was Huntley was the last name, though. Came in as the backup. I never even heard of the guy. Like I said, I thought it was RG3, but I guess he was inactive or injured or something. So, anyways, he came in. He couldn't do anything with the Ravens. Got a couple first downs, but nothing big. The Bills were able to hold on against the Ravens and win 17-3 and secured our spot in the AFC Championship. So now we go to Kansas City, like I said, and this is it. So, am I absolutely confident in the fact that I have a strong feeling we can go in there and beat the Chiefs? Absolutely. And here's why. We lost 3 games in the regular season. The first 2 games were to the COVID-19 rescheduling because half the Titans were all infected with COVID-19 and they had to postpone that game, and they eventually played on a Tuesday, and then that following Thursday we were supposed to play the Chiefs at home in Buffalo for a Thursday night game, and that unfortunately didn't happen, so they pushed that to, I think, Monday at 5 p.m., and that screwed everything up because we didn't know who we were going to be playing on what day and when. So, unfortunately, that's just how it was, and we lost back-to-back games thanks to the COVID reschedule. And then, of course, I said this in the last video, starting of the wild card week, that the Bills also lost to the 1 in a million play, the Hail Murray, of course. 1 in a million. There's nothing else you could do. We won that game, but DeAndre Hopkins happened. So, anyways, what I think will happen during the Chiefs game. Nobody on the Bills is injured. They all should be healthy going in there. Diggs, Beasley, Allen, of course. We might have to call up a running back. I don't know if they will or not. I'd like them to. That being Antonio Williams, who played at Week 17 against the Dolphins. He never played a actual NFL game his entire career until we brought him in because we were resting half of our guys getting ready for the wild card. And he did great in that game. 2 touchdowns, shredded the Dolphins defense, really good player. And then I think last week we signed Devontae Freeman, and he's currently on the practice squad, waiting to get called up in case we need him. So either or, I'd take Freeman or Williams, but I think we really should call up one of those backs because TJ Yeldon didn't really do anything, and Devin Singletary can't run it all on his own. So we need to switch him out, and I think calling up Antonio Williams or Devontae Freeman, either or, would be the best thing to do for this game. Even though we're not a running team, obviously, Allen is the passer, and like I said, we got Diggs, John Brown, Cole Beasley, Gabriel Davis. Kenny Stills, we even signed him, I think, a couple weeks ago, too. And he's on the practice squad. He's our emergency receiver if something really bad happened to anybody, which, hopefully doesn't. So, we'll see. About that Browns and Chiefs game, Patrick Mahomes left with what they're saying was a concussion, but other reports have been saying it's a pinched nerve in his neck somewhere from when he landed. They're treating it as a concussion. And Mahomes is saying he's fine. Andy Reid, the Chiefs head coach, is saying progress is going good for Mahomes. They're just going to have to take it day by day, see how he goes. He's also dealing with a toe injury, a minor toe injury. I think it's his left big foot or his left big foot toe, I think. His left big foot toe, that makes sense. His left toe big, I can't say it, but you know what I mean. He's dealing with a minor injury on that. That's nothing serious. They just wrapped it up with some tape or something, said he should be okay. He seemed fine with it playing against the Browns. And then, of course, his nerve concussion happened. So either way, he's missing practice, and they're resting him. And we know for a fact going into this game, he's not going to be 100%. So that's one thing to note. And we don't even know if they're even going to clear him to play, which we're assuming he's going to play. But he won't be 100%. We know that for a fact. The key players to watch in that game, which I think the defense for the Bills can absolutely handle, is obviously Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. They're the top two guys to go for, right? Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the Chiefs running back, I don't know if he's going to play or not either. He's got, I think, an ankle injury he's been dealing with, I've been reading. But either that or not, the Bills stopped the number one rush team in the league, which was the Ravens, so that boosts my confidence through the roof, knowing that we can shut down the run game now. But obviously, like I said, Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill are going to be the key players to watch. If we can stop them, I honestly think the Bills have a real good shot at taking out the Chiefs. A lot of people think that the Bills can take out the Chiefs. The Bills have been playing so good since that loss against the Arizona Cardinals, and they haven't looked back. They've been the team to beat, and we've proven it because now look where we are. We're in the AFC Championship against the Kansas City Chiefs. This is it. We win this game, we go to the Super Bowl. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it because for the first time in my lifetime, I get to see this. And if the Bills go to the Super Bowl, I might cry. But this is awesome. This is just so awesome. I can't believe it, man. So obviously, my score prediction for this is going to be the Bills. Obviously, I think they're going to shock the Chiefs and win by at least 10. So I think the Bills will win maybe 30-21, 9 or 10 points. That's 9 points if they win 30-21. Something like that. I think the Bills will do that. They'll win something like that. So we'll see. As for the NFC teams, of all the teams, it's Tampa Bay. And you can thank them because they got a stacked roster and their quarterback is none other than Tom Brady. So Tampa will be going against the Green Bay Packers. And real quick, in week 6, this is weird. In week 6 of this season, the Bills and the Chiefs played each other, and the Buccaneers and the Packers played each other, both in week 6. One in Buffalo, one in Tampa Bay. Now it's reversed. Now the Bills are playing at the Chiefs, and the Bucs are at Green Bay. That's just weird. They both played in week 6 in the other opponent's home stadiums. So that's just something. And to note, obviously, the Chiefs won that game, and the Buccaneers beat the Packers that game, like 38-10 or something like that. So interesting outcomes as to how these games are and where they got to today. So that's something to watch. But for that game, NFC-wise, if the Bills were to beat the Chiefs, I wouldn't mind who we play, honestly. If we play Tampa Bay, then hey, we know Brady. He's torched the Bills for years, so, might as well go at it in the biggest game of them all in the Super Bowl. So I don't know. That's just so fitting, is that we get to play Brady again after all those years in the Super Bowl this time. So that would be something. Plus, it's in Tampa Bay, so it would be Tampa's home stadium. It would just be bizarre if that happens. If it's Bills and Bucs in the Super Bowl in Tampa against Brady, wow. I mean, you couldn't write that story any other way, and that's that. But then again, if Green Bay wins, I'd like to see that more than Tampa Bay, honestly, because I like Tampa Bay. I have to say, I gotta admit it, I do like Tampa, and like I said, it's tough for me because I think Green Bay can beat Tampa. Then again, I think Tampa can beat Green Bay, just like how the Bills and Chiefs game is. It's a 50-50 game because this is like the perfect AFC and NFC championship matchup. I don't know, but Devontae Adams is the only player that really scares me on the Packers. Everybody else, we'll see. Tampa's got Gronk and Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Antonio Brown, even who refused to sign with the Bills last year or 2 years ago, or whatever it was. Now that'd be awesome. That'd be straight karma for Antonio Brown. Saying he'd never come to the Bills, and then if he plays the Bills in the Super Bowl and we win, take that, Brown. That's what you get. So I don't know, guys. I'm just stoked. I can't tell you how excited I am. And once football season's over, once the Bills hopefully get it done and hoist that long-awaited Lombardi, should have won in the 90s. But this is it, man. This is it. Once football season's all said and done, then I can start the promo videos for something that you guys are going to be looking forward to on February 23rd. I think you guys know what that is. 8 years in the making. Go Bills. Let's take out the Chiefs. Let's get ourselves a Super Bowl.